Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in today. I hope you guys had an amazing New Year's Eve and that you're enjoying 2011 already. So today I wanted to chat with you briefly about a new foundation from Maybelline, and it's called the Fit Me foundation. On the lid it says Fit Me, and this is a new product as of January 2011, and I actually picked this up a couple weeks ago during December of 2010, and I was lucky enough to spot it, you know, before it really hit shelves nationwide. And as you guys know, I'm a huge foundation junkie, love trying new drugstore foundations, love drugstore products, and so when I saw this, I was really, curious to see what it would, look like on my skin, what the coverage was like, what the formula was like, and I love, trying new products and then sharing with you guys what I think about them. So I just wanted to do a quick little review slash, just information about the Maybelline Fit Me foundation and also about the line. So the line is new in that it's kind of set up so it helps women find out, okay, what's your foundation color, and then once you find your foundation color, it corresponds to your concealer color, your blush color, and your powder color. They also have a couple bronzers, depending on your skin tone, lightness or darkness. They have a couple bronzers as well that correspond. So the products are all numbered. So I'm in number 130, as you can see on the bottle here. And the 130 number then would correspond to my concealer, to my powder, and then to the blush and the bronzers. So I only picked up the foundation. I have enough bronzers, I have enough blushes, and I have a lot of pressed powders already. I have a lot of concealers. So I just kind of decided, I'm gonna go with the foundation since that's what I was really the most interested in, and then, let you guys know what I think. I think of this line as being sort of the equivalent to L'Oreal True Match. Both of them, offer extensive shade selection. I believe this line has maybe 12 shades. Don't quote me on that, but they have like different intensity levels. So there's different shelves. It goes light, and then medium, and then deep. There might be, I think it's either 3 or 4 shelves. So anyway, it's kind of nice because once you can know what, okay, this is the general category I'm in, and then from there, they have a little pull-out display. You can put your wrist in there. They have little testers where you can, actually test out the product on your hand and stuff. So that made it really, really easy to find my color match, which I really appreciated those samples in the drugstore. It just made color matching so much easier. And like I said, I ended up with color 130, which is, I think, the third from the lightest on the most light fair, fair to light range of the display. The color match is pretty good. When I first put it in, it looks a little dark, and I definitely have to blend it really well down my neck and even it out with some bronzer and stuff. But I think it's a pretty good color match. The next one down looked way lighter, and so I probably could have gone with the lighter one because it's winter and everything, but I think for year-round, 130 is a good match for me. So just, to give you an idea. So now I'm just going to get into like what the, properties of this foundation are. This foundation is a really light coverage, well, light to medium, I would say. It sort of reminds me of, a step up from a tinted moisturizer. So if you're the kind of person that really likes like a light coverage foundation or a tinted moisturizer, you don't need a lot of coverage, you don't really want to look like you have a lot of makeup caked onto your skin, I would definitely recommend this product. I'm wearing it today. It's definitely, taken some getting used to for me just because I do like a more medium to full coverage foundation. My favorite foundations are like Estee Lauder Double Wear, Revlon Colorstay, stuff like that. I've been trying to sort of wean myself off of that and get into the more medium to light coverage foundations, but I definitely felt the need to use more concealer than usual with this foundation. And yeah, it doesn't really cover much. Also, this isn't really buildable. I get a lot of redness on my chin area, and just to experiment, I took my foundation brush and I kind of just packed a little bit of this on my chin, like did a second layer just to see like, okay, would this offer me more coverage or not? And I really just found it It didn't build well. It just doesn't, it's not really a buildable foundation in my opinion. But you know, it makes sense. That is how this product was designed. If you watch the informational videos, there is a couple like longer form videos about this foundation. It's designed to be sort of that like illuminating, dewy, lighter coverage, you know, looks really natural for women that, you know, maybe don't have all these tools and don't know how to blend out their makeup, you know. Like, this is the kind of foundation you can just slather on with your fingers or whatever, and it's kind of foolproof. It really doesn't, in my experience, I've had a hard time making it look cakey. It doesn't look cakey, looks really natural. Yeah, so, and it's also more of a water-based formula, so it reminded me slightly of my Lancome Tint Miracle. Sort of, I feel like this is a little bit of the higher end equivalent. Probably not exactly, but in terms of like the consistency of the foundation, this is very liquidy, very like light to medium coverage, and it's more of a water-based. So it's supposed to kind of blend into your natural skin tones, and you can really tell that. Like, I don't think this is my exact color match, but when I first put it on, it's like, okay, this is maybe a little dark, but as I blend it, it sort of like adapts to my natural skin tone, and it really does blend in. So that's a good thing about this. I think it's very blendable, and it kind of adapts to your skin tone really well to kind of get that more natural look. It doesn't have any kind of shimmer or pearl or sheen or illuminizing, you know, qualities in it as far as like particles in the foundation. But I would say, you know, it's definitely more of a natural kind of satiny finish. It definitely gets more of like a dewy glow throughout the day. As far as who I would recommend this product to, I would recommend it to someone who enjoys a lighter coverage foundation, maybe someone who loves using tinted moisturizer and they're looking to just step up their coverage level a little bit, but also want to look really natural. I wouldn't recommend this product to someone that is planning on wearing it for more than 7 hours or 8 hours without touching up. It's definitely not a long wearing foundation, and a lot of people have commented that it makes their skin feel sort of oily. I didn't really feel like it made my skin extra super oily or anything, but I definitely think that that dewy, natural, luminescent quality of the foundation, if you have oily skin, it's probably just not a good match for you. I'm, you know, wearing it now in the winter because I have more combination skin, so it's been working out okay for me right now. But if this, you know, summer rolls around, I don't think that I would be reaching for this foundation in the summer at all. I would definitely be more interested in something a little more matte, with better oil control properties and stuff in it. So, yeah, I mean, I love the display. I love that there's those testers to help you find your match. I love that it blends into my skin tone really well. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, it's a little dark, but, you know, I think it did an okay job blending it. And, you know, it is really lightweight, so I think of it as a good, you know, weekend makeup, or like the kind of makeup, like if you don't have a lot going on, you don't want to look really polished, you just want it to even out your skin tone, you know, this would be a really good everyday foundation, and I believe it retails for about $7, $7 to $9, depending on where you get it or what kind of sales you have, so it's really affordable, and I've been really impressed with the quality of it for being a drugstore foundation. It hasn't broken me out or anything like that. I love the light number labeling system. It makes it really easy to find all your corresponding, you know, colors and products, and I actually really like the packaging. It sort of reminds me of the NARS Sheer Glow packaging with like the black lid and like the square bottle. So I think it's a really sleek packaging design. No pump, of course, as you can see, but you know, most drugstore foundations don't come with a pump, and I've just kind of like learned to deal with it. But yeah, I hope you guys, you know, check this out. It's worth a try, I think, and you know, if you live in an area where you can return makeup, I definitely suggest just giving it a try. And if you don't like it, you can always return it. I definitely think that I'll be wearing this on days, you know, when I just don't want a lot of coverage, don't want to look really dolled up. It provides just like a nice, you know, even out the skin tone. But you know, I probably didn't really need it because I do have the Lancome Tint Miracle, which is kind of like the same idea. And I also have Tarte Smooth Operator, which is kind of like the same idea as well, like even at your skin tone. So I probably didn't really need it, but because it's only like $7, I don't really see the point in like getting rid of it. So if you're looking for something a little more natural, a little more lightweight, and you like a glowy, dewy finish, I would definitely check this out. Again, I wouldn't really recommend this for someone with super oily skin. So I hope this review was helpful to you guys. As you know, you consider whether or not to purchase the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. If you have any other questions about the product, if there's anything that I forgot to mention in this video, please leave me a comment below. I would be happy to get back to you. And thanks again so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate your support. Bye.